Louise's poos, we just go on and on and on. Yes, the relentless juggernaut of reality television continues. We've learnt that Harry's much like a poorly ostrich, that Jay looks nice in a long-sleeve top, and that Frosted Flakes taste delicious from an espadrille. But what else have we learnt today? Well, any prospective employers out there, a little bit of advice. You might want to check some of the details on Alex's CV. She probably spelt CV wrong for a start.
I used to work with Brian, you know, Jem. Did you?
No.
Not with him, but he used to work at...
He worked at the airport about 8 years before Alex did.
So
not really. Then. Not really.
It's close enough. So Adam was evicted last night. I wonder what he was thinking about doing when he got out.
Oh, well.
What were you into?
No points for guessing there. I'm not sure what kind of bands Aaron's into, but my suspicion is they're pretty crap.
I look like a bit of a rock star with a groupie.
No, you don't. You just don't. And we all know that Jay likes to keep his back passage nice and tidy in case any lass wants to lick his hoop. His words, not mine. I think it's a hygiene thing, but by that logic, he also seems to have shit for brains. Maybe stop when the hair stops. Now, tonight's panel has got more front than Blackpool, Brighton and Carol Vincent combined. First up, he's the Vivienne Westwood-obsessed, chain-smoking Big Brother favourite. Cut him in half and like a stick of rock, he'd read bloody brilliant. It's David Ramsden! Next, she's a model, actress and the definition of MILF. Officially the nation's favourite ever page 3 stunner, it's Linda Lusardi. A lot of love. He presents, he sings, he writes, and occasionally he wears a nappy. Journalist of sorts, and my very own TV big brother, it's Jamie East. And finally, he takes genuinity to the next level, combining sweetness and swagger. It's your 5th evictee, Aden. Action-packed show tonight. Where to start? Linda, let's begin with Faye and Jem. Do you think this is the sort of sisterly banter and love that we were expecting on Big Brother?
Well, I'm glad that Jem's actually sort of starting to talk now because she's been boring since she's put in. I mean, all that VT about what she was going to do and how tough she was, and we haven't seen any of it.
She's definitely harder than Faye, though, isn't she?
Oh, definitely. At least she's so jealous of Faye.
Yeah, she's
so jealous of Faye.
There's some jealousy there. Jamie, did you feel like we got a real insight into their relationship?
Well, it's always going to happen when you put two sisters in, but I just loved the kind of smackdown, which was like, wait till Mum sees this, which was just like... Which is just appalling, really.
But I love that they can argue over anything as well. It's like, Jem, I said I wanted to have a shower first. Shut up, you're not talking
anymore. Are they too similar or too dissimilar? Are they very opposite, I think?
I don't know the science of it. Who
knows? Faye is just so needy, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm going to jump over here because someone has my wand. Where is the wand?
Get your wand.
I feel naked without it. Audience, are we pleased to say that to see that Jay and Lou are back on track?
No.
Oh, no.
To be honest, they're just together just for screen time. I really don't think it's real anymore.
I don't know, Louise likes the junk in his trunk, apparently, in tracksuit bottoms. Apparently she's loving that.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's real anymore. I think that at first they really liked each other. I just think they know that they're not getting the votes anymore because he came third in the
Who said yes? Who thinks that it is nice? Yeah, yes.
No, everybody wants a bit of love in the house. We love a love story. We love a romance.
At the moment, everybody wants
and we don't want it to end.
They're quite sweet. Louise seems really smitten.
They are. Yeah, definitely.
And she likes the wagon that he's dragging, and that's what it's all about. David, what about Aaron talking to himself? Are we seeing a bit of a Vanessa Feltz moment?
Do you know what I think it is? When you're in the house, you find yourself talking to the public as if you want them to believe you. So I think he's like walking around the garden, saying things so everyone like agree with him and like back him up if you know what I mean. So it's like feeling sorry for himself but getting the public on his side.
But do you think he should save it for the diary room?
I just think he should shut up.
Okay. Just don't say it at all. Aden, Aaron said you feel the need to self-promote. Do you think that's right? Do we know what that means?
Let's put it this way. I've had a lot of experiences in my life and I'm still
young. We know.
Anyway. But it's not self-promotion. It's not self-promotion, it's just talking from experience. And if he sees that as I've had more experience or I've topped him, then that's too bad on him.
And everyone's telling their own stories. That's sort of what it's about, isn't it?
Exactly,
Sharing
it's part
what
of Big Brother, getting to know people.
Yeah, Anton, jeez. Jamie, the House found out Aaron was the most popular nominee. How do you think that's going to change how Aaron acts and how the rest of them act?
I think he'll save him from a couple of nominations over the next couple of weeks. But I think, hopefully, because he started off being a bit of a dick. And then he became nice.
That's the technical term.
That's the technical term. Then he became quite nice for a couple of weeks, and now he's just gone a bit Rain Man, and the whole burping thing is just a bit weird, and he started becoming like prize prick again. So I think he's treading a very slippery slope to prickdom.
Yeah, I think get him a straight jacket. Well, the news really seemed to shake Anton. What do we think his next move will be? Anyone? Do we think he's gonna... Is he gonna get nice crying, you think?
Yeah.
Same. I think he'd be exactly the same.
But what is that? Is he a snake? Is he playing a game?
Absolutely, yeah. He's always been playing a game.
He'll just be... You're so definite. He'll just be playing a game.
Yeah, he'll just be playing his games.
And do you think it'll work? Or will he be...
And if the housemates have seen like that he's not popular, they should put him up and he'd be out again next week.
He'll be out on his ass,
yes,
as the Americans would say. Linda, Jay did his best peacemaking effort, which was quite sweet to see. But do we think that Aaron should just kind of man up and just talk to Jay and just get it all out of the way?
I think if they do start to get on, it'll only be fake because they're just two different people. They don't like each other, and it'll just be for the cameras if they're pleasant to each other.
But do you think could they just be civil though? Because he just ignores him, doesn't he?
Well, it's quite good for us to watch. I'd rather they didn't get on, to be honest.
At least that's honest.
At least Jay's trying, I suppose. I think Jay's actually a really nice guy. I mean, he's trying to get on with everyone in there. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Anton?
You've got the wrong next door neighbour there, I think, to have that opinion. Aaron was very disappointed by the whole Frosted Flake fight, as were we all. It was very, very upsetting. Jamie, is he playing that righteous persona because he thinks people on the outside world like it?
Yeah, he's just got this weird thing, hasn't he? Where he doesn't like people belching. And when I interviewed him, he wouldn't use a word for touching your own genitals. He refused to use it, and it made him shake a bit, and it made him quite worried.
He's like a little old woman,
he is like a bit of an old Doris, and he just needs to relax a bit.
Was that all just an excuse to get it out of the face situation, or
no,
you know,
I think he's really like it, isn't he? It
prude.
really does disturb him.
The burping thing, though, reminded me of when Alan Partridge sacked all his staff because he didn't get a second series, but he made up a really ropey excuse without telling him that he hadn't got a second series. And I think the burping thing was his Partridge thing, where he just wanted to kind of split up with her.
But do you think that is it an act, or is he really just sort of a guy riddled with anxieties and sort of, you know...
I just think he's really, really bloody odd.
Odd, yeah. Odd is the word, isn't it?
David, can you empathise with that? Because in the house, the little things get to you.
I mean, it's only a burp. You've not broken the law, has it?
I don't believe so.
We all burp, we all fart, we all do things that we don't want to do. But it's life, and it's part of life. Burping, farting, trumping.
Aden, it does appear now that the house are quite a lot happier. Is that nice to see?
It's lovely to see. The fact that we were living on bread, chickpeas, and lentils for a while. And frosted flakes, But it's nicer because maybe they're all grouped together, pass tasks, stop like messing about, and actually get some proper, decent grub.
Do you think your absence has affected that mood at all?
No, I was nice to everyone, so I think if anything, everyone just kind of
Alex, when you look on
get together.
Past Big Brothers, we did 5 weeks on that, and we just got on with it. Do you know what I mean?
You just got on with it, David.
We went to the diary room, we said, "Frig you." We won't eat.
In my day, we lived on frosted flakes for a year and a half, and we felt fine.
People watch the show. No, people watch the show and they want to go on it. You know, if they do you don't get no food. You starve. We did 5 weeks. We just gone on with it. I would have ate frosted flakes for a year. As long as I was in the house, I won't give a shit.
He loved it. He loved it. Well, don't agree with that lot. Then make yourself heard and take part in tonight's poll. Details can be found near my fuzzy felt. I don't know what it means. They make me say it every week. Still to come, Aden tries to explain some of his behaviour in the house to both his mum and his Liverpudlian lady friend. Awkward. See you after the break. Welcome back to Bit on the Side. Struggling to make sense of the Big Brother week Like a careless guinea pig who strayed into a tumble dryer. Ooh, fluffy. So over the last few weeks, it's fair to say there's been a few Aden moments we've all had to watch from behind a cushion. Imagine how much worse it must have been for his mum and his fledgling girlfriend of sorts. Well, imagine no more. Over to you, Mr. Jamie E.
Thank you, Alice. Yes, it's fair to say that watching Aden hasn't always been comfortable viewing. Did he say it best himself on yesterday's show? What was the quote again? I'm on national telly, I look like an absolute fucking pleb. Well, I can relate to that. Well, who better to judge than the two most important women in his life? Please welcome his mum, Alev, and our very own, and now Alev, and our very own, and now your very own, Rebecca, everyone. Alev, we'll come to you first. How proud of you are you of your son right now?
Immensely proud. I'm just absolutely chuffed to have him back as well. So,
To make me blush.
But you've got to share him now. You've got to share him. Rebecca, how was last night?
I'm used to sharing him.
What? How was this morning? All good? OK, fine. Alev, there are some things that a mum just doesn't want to hear about, though, aren't there, right?
Yeah.
And over the past couple of weeks, you've heard plenty of that. I'm guessing this is one of them.
What? OK, what size is yours?
Oh, right, you can't smoke that.
It's...
Mine's about 10.
That's a lie. 10.
No, I'm dead serious.
OK, 10, that's good.
I'm not going to lie about it.
I've slept with more than you can imagine.
No, me too.
How many you going to say?
No, it's after.
Say you first, go on.
49. Pinky.
Bro, that's good for your age.
Alev, you said then, while you were watching that, you're saying you can confirm that.
I said I knew that already.
You knew that already, so,
He
I mean...
briefed me before he went in.
You've changed his nappies, you've washed it, you've cleaned it. Presumably you've not...
Not recently.
Presumably you've not done it for at least 3.5, 4 weeks. But, so you can confirm 10 inches? Just out of interest? I'm just intrigued, you see, because you know, that's 10 inches, right? That's pretty impressive. Rebecca, can you confirm that? Because I'm shocked.
Aden, can you confirm?
Don't go all quiet and coy now. So it's an accurate guesstimate. Should we call it a guesstimate?
We'll call it a guesstimate.
Guesstimate, fine. Maybe it's 11.
Could be 14 for
Could be 14.
You know.
I doubt that very much.
that'd be world record.
Wink at me all you like. There's no way that's 40. Now, Aden, it seems to me, alongside Rebecca, there was only one other person in the house that you really wanted to impress.
Trust me. You know, since day one in this place, I've always said you're my best mate. You know what I'm saying? Always been my best mate, yeah. It's mad. From day one, man.
Thanks.
Alev, did you approve of that friendship in there? Or were you watching the same as quite a lot of people and wondering if Anton was the right BFF for your son?
I actually did approve of the friendship that they had because I think he formed a very close bond and friendship with Anton, and I think once they stuck, and I think it's a bit of a London thing as well. They're both London boys, and I think similar age. I think they both come from they've had similar experiences in life, and I think there was a bond that others might not understand across the country. I think it was very much a London thing, and I don't know if Aden would agree with me, but I actually did approve of the friendship. Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, you didn't listen to your advice about Anton. Why didn't you?
Basically, I've run the system which is innocent until proven guilty. So obviously, I'm going to look back over all the footage.
Have you watched any yet?
No, not yet. My dad's recorded them all onto this, so I'm going to go to his one day and just have a mad viewing session, do a 24-hour drink up there and just watch it.
Yeah, don't drink while you're watching it.
I get to get angry then, though. I get angrier. So if it does come to
You saw his song today, didn't you? That
I saw a song that Rebecca told me about, which really hurt my feelings, and talking about how much he hates her and stuff. And obviously, Rebecca's my girlfriend now, so it wasn't really the nicest.
Well, you are boyfriend and girlfriend. What a lovely, lovely. Now, as we saw in that last clip, you are a bit of a sensitive soul.
Oh, don't. Oh, God.
But that was just the tip of the crying iceberg. What makes you cry?
Nothing.
I'm a 19-year-old boy.
I know, and it's like me. We'll be 10 days apart for fuck's sake.
Oh no, I'm 19, I'm taking problems from fucking 23s, 24s, all these year olds, yeah.
Oh.
Thanks for that.
It's all right. It's nice to see a man. Men are allowed to cry, aren't they?
Yeah. But not that much.
You did. You were a bit of a soppy sod in there, though, weren't you?
I was missing her most of the time.
Oh. Don't need to miss her anymore. You've got her for life. Now, Rebecca, is this the first time you've been with a man who's in touch with his femininity as well as his genuinity?
Yes.
Good. Anything further to add on that?
No. Yes.
It's just you like a man who's a bit soppy. He's got a hard exterior, but inside soft as
Every
shit.
girl likes to be adored.
Well, soft as mush. Soft as shit. It's a Derby expression. It's not a nasty one.
It's nice to be adored. It's really nice.
It's mutual adoration as well, isn't it? So it's always nice to have equality in a relationship, isn't it? Arlev, did you raise him to be a bit of a soppy sod?
No, but I've always told him that to be prepared to show his emotions. There's no shame in a man crying. There's no shame in a man showing his emotions.
No, absolutely. As a parent, though, it's always horrible seeing your kids
he never
upset.
cries at home. He never cries at home, so...
He's too busy upstairs with his sex dice, that's why. And finally, I know we touched upon this yesterday, but Arlev, have you got something to say about this?
The house. Oh, you're amazing. You wouldn't get with anyone, yeah? Me and Mason know a lot about the house. No one else knows.
Like what?
Nothing. Oh.
Well, let's put it this way. My preconceived idea the same. It's like when you've met each other. Pure animal, bro.
That's what I thought.
Arlev, I've been round to yours for dinner and it was bloody lovely. I didn't see anything like that going on. What happened? Is that how he's been raised?
I think they live in a filthy house. No one does any washing up, and there's no cutlery left over. That's why he's had to, resort to eating his food straight off the plate. I think that's just disgusting.
He could have just washed up though, couldn't he?
Yeah, but who knows where the forks are? Have you seen the state of the place?
It is a bit grim, isn't it?
Yeah, they're probably not in the sink.
Well, now's the time.
Like a cereal bowl.
Are you looking forward to a nice romantic meal with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, candlelit. Yeah. Well, you've got the chance to set the record straight and to prove that you are not the animal at the kitchen table, at the dinner table.
Come on, come on.
So, young lad, we've got your nice spag bowl. Now, do you know the spag bowl technique?
I'm not doing the spoon.
You need the spoon. You
You
need the spoon. Any tips? Come on, mother, help him out. Go on, son. That's it. Twizzle the fork. Spoon in first. Fork on top.
I'll do it myself.
That's been the problem, that you've been left to do it yourself, and you just. No drippage. Oh. Thank you very much, Aden, Arlev and Rebecca. Hey. Now, while Aden recovers, let's take a look at some unseen footage from the house with Christian Manley. Half Greek, half Welsh, half Toyota Previa. I don't know.
Hello and welcome to Big Brother's Unseen Scene, the show that's about as much fun as stumbling across the wave machine button at the over 80s aqua aerobics class. Fancy a dip? Come on in, the water's lovely.
Got my head stuck in a wave machine once. Oh, right, no, I did.
He's looking at the things you never normally see when you're watching Big Brother on your TV. He's gonna talk about the man who will be funny. It's Big Brother Unseen Scene with your host Christian Manley.
Joining me as ever this week is our very own Jonty. So Jonty, what's caught your eye in the house? Have you changed your hair? Chat to you later anyway. Let's have this week's headlines. Anton tells Alex and Tom he thinks he can win. Aaron regrets last night's electric curry. And Alex still hasn't quite got the hang of the central heating controls. Have you done a drawing there, Jonty? It's very good, isn't it? Not really yourself today, Jonty. Aaron, you got something on your face. Do you know what I really fancy now? One of those frosted flakes omelettes. You know those frosted flakes omelettes you have?
No. It's just eat out the big ones.
Yeah, that's right. Take some of those frosted flakes off the top. I mean, I don't want that omelette tasting weird or anything. Anthony Worrell Thompson. Who's that calling in now? On the phone?
Oh, it's Jeff Brazier.
Oh, yeah. What does he want?
He's breathing heavily and he wants to know if you want to go see Richard Blackwood on ice.
Richard Blackwood on ice, you say? What's he doing on ice?
Comedy.
Comedy? No, thanks.
Can I go?
Yeah, if you want. Make sure you're back by 8.
8:30.
Go on then, on your way. Gemma looks like she got out of bed the wrong side, didn't she? Anton's got away with the girls, though, hasn't he? Sort of reels them in with his sex words. Now, I don't know about you, but nothing sets off a dressing gown quite like a trilby.
But,
The One Show's really fallen off, though, isn't it? All right, everybody, quiz time. Let's play The Weakest Drink. Who did the soundtrack for the film American Psycho?
PSA.
Oof, almost. Not quite right, though. Playing for the Citron now. Alex, who wrote A Tale of Two Cities?
Donald Duck.
Well, that's not the answer I've got on the card, I'm afraid. We're going to have to kill your firstborn. Still, we've all had a lot of fun. Frosted Flake? Well, that's about it for Big Brother's Unseen Scene this week. Join us next week when we'll have a special live acoustic set from Phil Vickery. Good night. To the camera, would you, John T? Yeah, they leave the camera still so it looks like we film it ourselves. We'll have your bath later.
Now, we all know this has been a bit of a tense week in the house. What with those purple koalas and wolfpackers clashing at every darn moment. But we thought it was about time to put positive spin on proceedings. And who better than spin doctor of brilliance, David Ramsden. You're the man for the job. Now, David, why the hell are we here?
Come on, guys, we're here now to see where all the fun got in the house. Whingy, whingy, moany, moany. I'm sick of it.
Are you sick of it?
It's like watching paint dry 10 times over. Where's all the fun gone?
They're lucky
Come
to be
on.
there. They're lucky to be
I know,
there.
they're in Big Brother, man. Come on.
So what's your first
Bloody brilliant.
moment?
We've got Alex and Tom.
Okay.
2 peas in a pod, in the diary room, 2 whole hours doing the Macarena.
I literally can't get enough of it. Let's take a look. Hi! That was quite good. That was hi. Why did you enjoy it? I loved that. Why did you love it?
I love them. They're like me and Lisa all over again. They're absolutely fantastic together. 2 hours in the diary room, I could not even cope 20 minutes.
That was like 28
I mean,
plays.
replay. I would have gone, please let me out of this diary room now.
For Alex, it was like the first time every time. She was like, what? Amazing, let's do it.
Like the first time she's ever heard the song. It was brilliant.
So what's your next
Right, bloody brilliant.
moment?
Right, we've got
We're going to get there, we're going to get there.
We've got Louise drinking, swallowing, sucking cow piss.
What more is there to say? Take a look.
What's that one? That milk?
It wasn't quite milk, was it? No.
Do you know what? I think Big Brother were a bit mean there because she did say milk and she did say cream. Both come out of a cow. Now, to me, she landed that one.
She was tasting the cow.
She tasted the cow. She tasted the moo-moo. First she said milk. Milk. No, it's cream. Big Brother were a bit harsh there. She said, well done. You tasted the piss. Well done. I think she would have passed. I know she did pass, but still sweet.
Was it worse than your stinking bishop, Cash?
Oh my God, I can almost still taste the stinky bishop cheap in my tooth.
In your
my
tooth?
I went to the dentist like, oh, what's that smell? I thought, just Big Brother's task, it's all right.
Excavating it. Okay, so what's your next
Bloody brilliant.
moment?
Right, we've got a Den's makeover. We had the bald razor and his little tattoo. I know, poor lad. He's like doing it with a bic, wasn't it?
Look at his little face. Okay, let's have a look at it.
Oh, fuck this. I'm leaving.
Totally.
No, I can't, man. What the
Dude.
fuck am I? I'm on national telly. I look like an absolute fucking pleb.
Has that one got you going?
Right. Can anybody ever remember you used to get them little clowns with little hats with little tears down them? I absolutely proper felt sorry for you. The poor lad is proper scraping his head off with this razor, what's probably 5 weeks old.
I saw Bone.
And
You went to Bone.
I absolutely felt sorry for you, mate. I could have jumped in there with my mat free and give you...
Because you do your own, you do your own.
I do actually, yeah.
On the D-Lo. I won't
Yeah,
tell anyone,
you do me
sorry.
on air, yeah, not
You looked at me
particularly.
like that. I told you that in confidence. You managed to avoid the
I
odd snippets
did
in your-
because I don't make a nice skinhead.
No.
Too many scars from when I was young and that, and I don't think I'm man enough. I probably would look nice. I'm not saying that I won't, but I don't do skinheads.
It takes a particular
I'm not saying I don't like skinheads, but I'm not a skinhead. No.
Stop digging yourself out, David. Okay,
I know.
what's your final?
I've got 3 crowns, by the way, so I can't have a skinhead.
Oh,
yeah,
that's impossible.
No, it's not.
Oh, so does Aden. What's your final?
Bloody brilliant.
Moment.
Right, the final one is... Oh, no, sorry, we've gone past one.
I think...
Oh, no, sorry.
I'll give you a clue.
How angry... Anton. Sorry, I've totally lost you, put me off now. Anton... Aden, no.
Aaron.
Sorry. How mad Aaron got when she burped?
He was livid. Let's remind ourselves.
What's up with you? Why are you being so weird?
I'm not being weird.
You are. What's up?
I just don't like hearing you burp.
Are you being serious? 3 words. Get over it.
Oh! 3 words. You're an emo. Seriously. Why did that took you so much?
I just think burping's a natural thing I do 1,000 times a day. I mean, Louise farts like a bloody trooper. And
she
come on, a fart or a burp. I mean, come on, who's the lady? It's a to lady. I mean, come on.
Who dumped someone over a burp? I mean, come on. Thank you, David, everyone. It's fantastic. Coming up, see what happens when Lauren Harries sent her unique style guru eye on the housemates' designing efforts. None of it's black, so you can imagine how that went down. See you in a minute. Hanging around with that lot has given us a serious case of the camera runs. Whoa, the old ones are the best. So it was a busy day yesterday for Harry as Big Brother had the nerve to test his poshness. He passed with flying colours, obs. We knew he was a genuine article all along. Look at Harry at the polo. That is evidence enough. Seriously. Anyway, I was so thoroughly impressed with his performance that I thought it was about time we had a good old Harry-sized debate, you know, like Rugger. Fabulous. To remind ourselves of the big man, here's when Harry met Jamie.
So you're 150% conservative. What's the extra 50% come from?
It's 50%.
Shooting foxes, or...?
I don't shoot them.
No?
I just get hounds to eat them.
When they shag at night.
Yeah.
That keeps me awake quite a lot.
Do you live in London?
I do live in London.
Yeah, see, we don't have that near us, really.
They're noisy shaggers.
All fucking dead.
Do you run 3 businesses? Are you an entrepreneur?
I can't call myself an entrepreneur. It's rude.
No, actually, you have called yourself an entrepreneur.
No, I didn't.
Are you going to win?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably not. How the hell are you going to do that?
I'm a nice guy. We're getting on well now, aren't we?
You don't have a sense of smell?
No.
So how do you detect bullshit? So you can touch and you can see?
Yeah.
Can you hear things?
Sorry?
Could you kill a man?
Yep.
What would make you kill a man?
Just, I don't know, like eating the last of the Battenberg, that would fuck me off.
Battenberg?
Yeah, I love
God,
that.
he is posh. Who the hell likes Battenberg?
I love Battenberg. Do you love Battenberg? I lived in London for like a year.
A whole year? How did you manage with like Londoners kind of giving it all that?
And well, it was more
foxes shagging in the gardens. I've got nothing else to add to this conversation.
That's fine.
Thank you.
I guess that's goodbye. So although a purple koala, he mixes well with the wolf pack too. Does he have a knack of getting on well with people, David?
I think he's a generally nice person, I do. I think he's a proper... If you were asking for a pound in the street, he'd probably give you it, but...
He'd give you 100, I mean, oh God,
in
what
the
is
house,
it, you know?
He's probably not used to them kind of, like, personalities, like, you know, like ripping each other out. I don't think he's used to that environment, so deep down I think he's a nice lad. I think he'll make the final.
I really like him, Jamie, he seems to be respected in the house. Had he done the sort of peace talk rather than Aden, would it have gone a bit better?
I'm not entirely sure. I think people do respect him because he is quite an affable, likeable toff. But I don't think people respect his opinion much in the house because he's not really. He just kind of, he doesn't really do a lot, and then all of a sudden he'll just go, "Yeah, fuck off," and then he'll just walk off, and that's it for another week.
Is that his catchphrase?
Yeah, fuck off.
Linda, have we now forgotten about the sort of fox hunting tag that he was branded with when he went in?
I haven't forgotten. I think it's terrible. Anyone that goes out and gets pleasure out of killing animals, I've got no
He's
time
dead
for.
to you.
Yeah,
Dead to you.
absolutely. But no, he is quite a nice guy, though.
Here.
And he has been brought up like that, so you can't really hold it against him. But I just think he's a bit of a spoilt brat, you know. I mean, no, listen. He thought it was really funny about the bananas, but then he kicked off just because his clothes got a bit of dirt on them.
Can he give it but can't take it? Well, he's always been into his country pursuits, as we just said. Check out this 5-year-old Harry on horseback. Oh, isn't that lovely and sweet and posh? And that's his mum beside him, who amazingly is on the phone now. Hello, Lizzie.
Hello.
Hello. Which of the 25 rooms in your house are you in?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen. Is it just one kitchen?
Yes.
Just one. How not posh of you. How do you think your honey bunch Harry is getting on in the house?
I think he's doing really well. We really didn't expect him to get past the first week.
Oh, nice. Are you proud of him?
Very proud.
I am too, and I'm not even his mum. I've just got a motherly pride about it. He's not your typical Big Brother contestant. How did you feel when he said he was going to go in?
Horrified, really.
Good.
He went to the first audition just for fun, and then I think he was really excited to keep going through. And at that time I thought, oh, they won't pick him, that'll be fine. And then I started to be really worried that they would pick him. And then, of course, once they did ask him to go through, I thought if he doesn't go through, he'll always wonder how he would have got on. So I'm glad he did accept the offer.
Lizzie, I love your motherly confidence. I mean, we didn't think he'd get in, we didn't think he'd get through. We don't think he'll win. Do you think he could win it?
Yes, I do. Surprisingly, yes. Again, not motherly confidence.
It's best to be frank, Lizzie. Just speak your mind. You're in a safe place here. Thanks to Lizzie, that's Harry's mum. Aden, is he perhaps not as easily intimidated by people? Is that why he sort of can stand up for himself?
The thing that I love about Harry is the fact that he doesn't take shit. Like, if someone or something has pissed him off, he will stand up for it. I mean, me and him had an argument and he held his ground really well, and I've got to respect him for that. I thought, I would be upset about my clothes as well. Obviously, he done the food thing, and all I did was get a bottle of ketchup. I'm still holding my hand up to that. Don't eat me! But
the judge will decide.
He saw me as a fox that day, and he had his rifle.
Fair enough. Do we think it was the shopping list when he bought all the bananas and the food colouring when we really sort of fell in love with Harry and thought he's actually quite fun? Yeah, yes, it was. Why was it?
I just think it was about time that they actually shook up the house. Somebody had to do something that nobody else has ever done before.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before, or will probably ever do that again, because it caused a lot of bad feeling. You guys said no. Who said no? No.
That wasn't shaking up the house. That was annoying, and that would have just tipped me off. And for that reason alone, I don't like him.
And you don't like bananas after that.
I can't stand bananas. Can't stand him.
So you think it was just a bit cheeky, and you didn't even find it a little bit amusing? It was well out of order. Not with all the frosted flakes. It was great. I thought it was kind of fun. Linda, let's talk about something important now. It's quite serious. His bod. Do we think it's pretty hot? No.
No.
You're not loving it?
Everyone keeps saying about his hot body. Even Aden was saying he's like really got a nice body.
He has got a nice body.
Take his word for it. He's been up close.
Jay any day.
You're over Jay rather than Harry?
Oh yeah.
Every time. So, are we thinking, really quickly, panel, are we thinking a winner on our hands, Jamie?
Absolutely 100% not.
Winner, Linda?
No.
Winner, David?
I think top three.
Winner, Aden?
As an unlikely dark horse, maybe.
Ah, so... do you, Rebecca? That's nice. Okay, good. So, potential champion, maybe. Potential fashion designer, believe it or not, do we have a T-shirt for me? Oh, there it is. There's one curled up there that can't be his. OK, this fetching T-shirt was designed by Harry himself. I believe they're supposed to be zebras, but I'm not entirely sure. Here's what happened when we paired up resident style expert Lauren Harries with Dirty Sexy Thing Jay Camilleri to assess the housemates' design efforts.
Hi, it's Lauren Harries here. I'm here today to look at all the T-shirts the housemates have made, and I have a fantastic model with me, Jay Camilleri.
Hey darling, you okay?
Hey, how are you?
Great, thank you. Thank you for having me down.
Bring on the first model. Lost in Lust by Anton. It's the worst T-shirt I've ever seen in my life. Awful.
I think it's shit.
You wouldn't use it to put your potatoes in. Right, next person, please. Your first opinion on Alex's T-shirt.
I did think above the sign pink it was a dildo.
It looks a bit Picasso. This is Jay's creation. The flames are there because he's always on fire. Get it in the shelves and watch it fly away. This is Aaron's creation. He's trying to be sweet in this t-shirt to show he's like, oh, I'm just Aaron, I'm just perfect.
This t-shirt's ready for the bin instead of ready for the shop.
This is Faye's t-shirt. It's called Fabulous. Her creation was made on a dark, rainy night. Faye. It looks like it's been hacked by...
A 5-year-old.
Well, this is an Aden.
It's very busy, but I kind of actually really like it.
Everybody could identify with it.
Yeah, get that in top,
Get
man.
that in the shop now. So this is Tom's t-shirt, Jay, and it looks more like a straitjacket.
Let me just say, I don't think this is going to catch on. The sleeves look great. Like, if you could put your arms through them.
I feel like Sharon Osbourne today in this chair. This is Louise's top.
I like it, it's cute. It's cut low enough that a bit of boob could be showing.
Oh, I love that idea.
I love that.
So, Harry's t-shirt, obviously a zebra lover. It's basically something you buy at a zebra shop or a zoo shop.
Yeah, a zoo.
A zoo. I've just seen a zebra. Do you want this for your child? Yeah.
He's a dick, and anyone who buys that top is a dick.
All this modelling is bringing back some memories, and I thought I'd show you how it's done.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Eddie Stobart delivers Channel 5's schedule with haulage-based reality, while we like to think of ourselves as providing all your car crash TV needs. Here's today's news. At 11:39 a.m, the housemates had to face the aftermath of last night's epic battle.
No, it's not funny though, is it?
I think this is funnier than fucking up the food budget.
I think it's hilarious.
I think the frosted flake thing definitely, that was fun. When else are you gonna have a frosted flake fight?
Big Brother does expect it to be cleaned up, Alex.
I'm doing the most work.
A lovely clean house, Aaron will be pleased. He may have left, but at 1:37 p.m, all the sex talk was about a den.
That's what this bed smells of. After all that sex they've been having.
Who?
Becky and Ads.
No, Ads never confirmed to you lot they had sex with her.
Ads doesn't know how to have sex.
It's not. No comment.
I slept with 42 girls. What?
No, the thing is, I was slightly confused because he's 19, he had a girlfriend for 2.5 years, so that means the relationship started at, what, 17. He said lost virginity at 15, and he said he was on 40, but then he told you guys on 50. I was confused.
Now even I'm confused. I think someone's got their figures all wrong. At 2 p.m, Tom and Alex finally unleashed the full version of their hit anthem, the Tinfoil Song.
Tinfoil, I want to wrap you in a bowl. When I need my food to be fresh, you're the one I call.
Tinfoil, I love you, that messed up crunchy feeling. Tinfoil, I love you, shiny and peeling.
Tinfoil, we can find you at any good local store. You're affordable, even to the poor.
Oh, solid gold. Well, maybe aluminium. At 3:03 p.m, as part of the task, the housemates received some explosive messages from home.
Harry!
Oh, shit.
Your bomb has been activated.
Shit.
All he's going to do is sit and smug laugh at us because it's an awkward situation and he doesn't know how to handle himself.
Hands on A. Hands on A.
Sure?
I hope it was you, because I wouldn't say a smug laugh at this because it's an awkward situation.
I think it was Jeff.
Oh.
Mission failed. Your letter has been destroyed.
It was from your girlfriend.
I would hate so much to disappoint my girlfriend. So to know that she'd written me a letter just makes me think that she's still waiting.
Oh, poor Harry. I was going to make a joke, but I actually feel quite sorry for him. So that's today's news. But what's happening right now in the house? Jamie's in the runs to find out.
Well, shocking as this may be, Alice, the housemates have actually been given some alcohol. I know. They've been living like slaves for so long. They've finally been given a treat and having some beer. The cafetiere is the star of the show for the past 2 nights of the camera run. Last night we saw Jem sipping some water out of it, which looked horrible. Now Anton has taken up the lead and put drinking beer out of the cafetiere. I believe at this moment Jay is telling the housemates about the merits of Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, which is a classic tale of a plight of an old man fishing for a swordfish, and it's a metaphor for life and growing up and getting old. I think that's what's happened. I can't be sure. Actually, he's not. He's just been talking about how he shagged 5 women in one day. I don't really know which one's better, to be honest. Anyway, back to you, darling. Bye.
Thank you, Jamie. I am with Ian and Henry in Digital. Beautiful. Okay, first things first. What is this about Aden taking over the Twitter sphere?
Aden is taking over the Twitter sphere.
What?
He's going to be tweeting live from @BBUK as soon as his show finishes.
So people can ask him anything they want?
Anything they like.
Anything. Okay, Henry, I've been asked to get a fresh impression from you.
Right, one sec.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What is happening? I'm so confused.
This task is shit!
was that Alex? Who even knows what he's doing?
I can do an impression.
Oh, look at me, I'm Alice Levine.
Right, okay, well this has been a fun time for everyone involved, I'm sure you'll agree. But that is it for tonight. Join me tomorrow. Yeah, oh, what a shame. For the game show. Oh, do you want to tell me the result?
No.
Fine. And now, in keeping with the grand tradition of showcasing our talented audience, something a bit slinky. You're going to enjoy it, so don't get in a hump. Please welcome Marina, Maiken and Gemma, also known as Misfits, who tonight sing an ode to that slippery snake, Anton. Take it away, ladies.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. The taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me, Too high, can't come down. It's in my head and it's all around. Can you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. A taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Toxic. Toxic. With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicating now.